What's going on, guys? Welcome back to actually the first episode now of a new series here of All the Mods 8 mod pack. I guess this is just called the All the Mods 8. I'm used to saying like the Skyblock and stuff like that, but this isn't one of those. This is just a regular old, mod pack. And I haven't done one of these things for a long time. I have done nothing but questing packs for the last, I don't know, 6 months? Long time. And I'm kind of keen to sink my teeth into something a little bit more sandboxy, a little bit more kitchen sink, because the questing, as fun as it is, it just kind of gets like old after, a certain amount of time. So this is going to be one of the new series running at the time. At the moment, I've got this and the new FTB Skies going, and I kind of want to run these two in conjunction, I think. This one here being the one that we're going to run, more often and closer to daily, whereas the Skies one, because there's more that needs to get done in questing and things like that, is probably going to be, 2 to 3 times a week. But we'll come back here once this world starts, letting me actually do things. Alright, so we've got this world. We're going to name it Let's Play. Difficulty on hard always. Cheats off, everything off. World options. Let's just go Jeddah. Let's play. This is going to be our seed. And we're going to jump right into this one. All right, and here we are in our new world. Kind of an interesting looking spawn. We've got a massive cave looking thing over here with dripstone and stuff. Wow, this thing looks kind of sick. Okay, so that's something we need to explore pretty rapidly. There's some weird looking ores and things up in there. But yeah, we're playing All the Mods 8. I've kind of wanted to play this pack since it first came out. Would it be? Well, it's actually probably a while ago now. But why did I pick up the log all of a sudden? But just kind of really never got around to it. I also wanted to give it some time for the pack to get updated and, have some, bug fixes and things out of the way before I kind of jumped into it a little bit too deeply. But yeah, so we're finally into it. I've never played the sandbox or the mod ones. Maybe I have. Maybe I played one the very old ones, but I did end up playing the All the Mods 7 to the Sky pack. Oh, we got silent key in this. And really enjoy. What is that thing? Okay. And really enjoying my time playing that. So when this came out, I got very excited to kind of try something new. Okay, we have Ultimine as well, which makes my life a billion times easier. Yeah, since I had a really good time playing All the Mod 7, though, I didn't finish that mod pack, I'm not gonna lie. And I got to the point where I left it for so long, and it was a really tedious point where it's just a lot of grinding and things like that. I just didn't want to get back to it. It's just kind of one of those mod packs where you get to the point where it's just I don't want to sit there and play this anymore. So that exists. There is a playlist and a series of that on this channel. If you guys are interested. It was a really fun pack. We did get pretty deep into it. But yeah, it's just kind of something I left. And I did have a really good time though with the kind of format of how all the mods works with all the modium and things like that. This stuff, all the cool little overpowered gear and things you can do in it. But I will say right off the bat, there is no real plan with this pack. I just wanted to play some sort of, sandboxy Minecraft thing. Just have some fun, nothing too crazy. This pack, what does that be? Why do you look weird? Carpenter bee. There's really no plan to this. We're just kind of going to play Minecraft and, have a good time. And as things pop up, might try new things and, treat it the way we normally would any, survival world. But for me, myself, I'm not going to actually go too crazy and be I want to get overpowered and do this and that, which will probably end up happening, because I think this is going to be a pack that I'm going to stick with for at least a fair while. At least that's the plan for me, right? Because as far as I do sandbox things, it does get stale to me, which is why I'm also going to be running in conjunction with this a questing pack at the same time. Just so that I can kind of keep it fresh to me, so I can play multiple things and not get stuck in one sort of world or one sort of mode, I guess. at least that's the kind of the plan. We'll see. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things develop. If as new packs and things come out, we can also, you know, expand and try new stuff as we go. So let's do that. I can probably... Can I make myself an axe out of andesite? I totally can. Oh, that's cool looking. So many new things that I need to play with and have a look at. I'm kind of just rambling. I think that's what this series is going to be more of. The, oh, this keeps bleeding. The questing packs tend to be a bit more, you know, a little bit of editing, a little bit of thought goes into each episode. I kind of have a plan when I go into those episodes, whereas these ones, as you can probably tell by how I'm just kind of, you know, rambling, there's not much of a plan for this one. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and doing things as we're going to go, which I think is going to be a nice little change, because then for me it's going to be a bit less thinking and more of just like, I want to play this today, and we just jump into it rather than having to put some actual thought into it and then never actually getting into it. The advancement super grips. Let's have a look at what this is. Infested temple. Lost for words. Abandoned temple. So that means this thing's going to be full of monsters, so let's not go there. But I think that's a village over there. So let's go explore that village first. What is this thing? Oh, it's like one of those cobweb caves. But yeah, so that's going to be kind of the plan. I know there's a lot of things that we can do in all the mods. The pack is called All the Mods. Now, that doesn't mean that actually has all the mods. It has lots and lots of different mods though. And probably a lot of things that I haven't played with, because I think that's what I'm going to treat this mainly as, is getting into, you know, some newer stuff that I haven't played with. As well as... I'm getting... Whoa, why is there so many advancements, dude? Yo, chill. What is going on, bro? It just keeps popping off. Yeah, so like I am pretty like going... I am going into this pretty blind. I had to think of my words there because I'm tripping over myself. Yeah, I mean, going into this pretty blind. I haven't looked at any playthroughs. I have seen a lot of people playing this mod pack, which is another reason why I've gotten kind of excited with it. Do we have this villager mod? We don't. But yeah, it's kind of one that I've tried to avoid watching too much on, so that when I do go into it, it is going to be a little bit more exciting. So like that way I don't know what's waiting for me and what the possibilities are, I guess. But in the way of, what are you? Entity villager, BYG. Oh, he's a forager, right? He forages. Oh, the biomes will go. Oh yeah, okay. He's a biomes you'll go villager. Good to know. Lots of weird things. I'm going to be like fumbling over my words and trying to find things to say as we go through this. But, yeah. I'm just kind of getting myself, you know, sorted with some gear and some food as we go forward here. Oh, we have CC and advanced peripherals. Okay. Computer craft is an interesting thing that I generally never touch, because learning a programming language to me does not seem like a fun time just so that I can play with the mod. So that's probably something we're not going to touch. I know that there is like repositories, I think they're called, that people have like programs and stuff uploaded to like GitHub and things like that, so that you can just kind of steal programs. And let's not say steal, let's say we can borrow programs that people have written and used them in your worlds. But again, I don't know, probably not something I'm going to touch with, though it would be kind of cool. If I'd already known Lua, which is the language that you need to like play with computer craft, it would probably be something that I would do. But since I don't, I'm probably not going to. Is there any like... Oh, okay, this map. Oh, okay. So pressing M1 gives you this, which I think is the chunk claiming one from FTB, and then you press it again, that takes you to the big journey map. I'm trying to find like a spot that like looks good to set up. But that's an applied energistics meteorite. I have no idea what this thing over here is. I could probably want to come set up over here for the time being. Oh, there's another village there. Alright, let's add a waypoint there. And that's where we're going to head, and that's probably where we're going to spend the first few episodes of this. But yeah, as I was saying, this series here is probably going to be a lot less editing and a lot less jumping around and doing things like that, just because the less I have to think about it, the more episodes there are going to be for you guys. Is like the way that I'm going to put it the easiest, because otherwise it's just like, it becomes almost like a chore to sit down, even though it's not really. I know, right? Who'd think that? It's a chore to sit down and play Minecraft. And like, it genuinely does kind of become that, because like you have to like actually put effort into like thinking about what you're going to do and this and that, and not a fun time. Or it is a fun time, actually. That's a lie. I do really enjoy it, but like, I'm just lazy, I think. I think that's my main problem, is I just become lazy and I just don't want to husbandry. What is that? Doesn't seem to be anything. What the heck? Okay. I'm just lazy, I think, as I was saying, when it comes to it. And like, it's like more barriers to like just sitting down and actually recording something. Whereas like something like this, where I can just sit down, relax, then just fly off the cuff and not really worry about what I'm saying, is going to be kind of nice. Though with that being said, this is not going to be just like plain like gameplay like it is right now with this first episode. I'm going to skip a lot of the mining off camera. No one likes seeing it. I'll probably show a lot of it in the first few episodes. Just so that you guys can see that I'm not cheating things in, even though you saw that there are no cheats available. But it just keeps accountability in that way. We'll probably find some sort of fun way to do it, rather than just like playing. What is this? Mysterious cube from Applied Logistics. I can pickaxe it. Oh, it's a bunch of Certus quartz as well. Oh, you know, wait, this gives you all the things right away. Done. Let's drop you. Let's drop you. And let's drop you. And are you budding? Yeah, you're budding Certus quartz. Oh, this thing is sick. Okay. Let's set a waypoint here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Add waypoint. AE thing question mark. It is becoming nighttime. I do have a bed on me. I probably could sleep. But I think I'm going to just run over here to this village and find a bed in there instead. I feel like that's a smarter idea. I say as like a bunch of... Oh my god, just a ton of things are spawning in front of me. I'm just seeing like the red dots on the mini-map pop up. This is kind of scary. What are you guys? Pumpkin Warden. Where am I? Is this not an actual village? What have I walked into? Alright, let's sleep real quick. There's so many cool things to explore. My mind is like full scattered because I am being flooded with new information while also trying to speak. I forgot that I have it on hard. Oh, please, dude, get out of here. Okay. What is that thing? Alice Gem from Apotheosis. If I could stop being overrun by things, that would be cool. What is that stuff? There's so many cool things. Okay, let's break these pumpkins. Let's place down my workbench there. Let's get rid of that chest because it doesn't need to be there. Then let's make myself a pair of chests. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Alright. Bang, bang. Not what I wanted either. What I wanted was double chests. Oh god, I keep dropping the things that I actually want. There we go. Bang. Alright. And then we just dump everything into it. Oh, okay. Clear inventory. As I was saying, I think we're just gonna play it like by ear for this first episode and just kind of show you guys everything that I'm doing, because why not? We can get some... Yes. Sneak while... okay, you have to sneak while doing it. It gives me a regular chest. That can go in there. Do I need to take anything with me? Let's swap out my regular sword for the iron sword. And some food. Let's continue to explore this place while I try to gather my thoughts, because right now that is not going very well for me. As I was saying, not a lot of editing. Yeah, so this, like I said, this series will be probably more just kind of playing the game, less thinking, just kind of doing things as they pop up. Whereas what I was doing with the questing games is kind of, you know, obviously you're following a like a set level of like progression. Though this FTB Skies thing is actually less of that, which is kind of interesting. It gives you a bit more freedom to kind of move through it, which is also, I think, going to be good for us, or good for me as well, playing that series and running that one in tandem with this one. There's so many beds. It should be a good time. There's so many cool things, dude. There's so many things to look at. Like, my brain is literally like pumpkin warden. Do you guys like collect jobs? Like, what do you guys do? I have no idea. I feel like there's a book from all the biomes that will like explain this stuff to me. I am saddened by the fact that there's not a whole lot of chests here, though. What is this, like a weird like oasis and like ice spikes like in the middle of a river? Like, what is happening with this world, Gen? Snowy beach, and then like you're gonna be ice spikes, right? Or are you just part of the snowy beach biome? So strange. What is that thing over there? What is that purple tree? There's plant. Okay. Lots of weird things. What are you first? Are you like a plum tree? You are a plum tree. From Croptopia. Okay. Oh, we have that mod where we like the more things you eat, the more hearts you gain. Alright, cool. Let's eat some different foods. And chop down this tree and hopefully get a plum sapling. Got an acorn. What are you? Inert crystal from Elemental Craft. Elemental Craft is a cool thing that I wanted to kind of get into. We did see that. It's been in a couple mod packs that we played actually recently. Pretty sure it's in FTB Skies. It was in All the Mods 7 as well. And I think it was in Stoneblock 3 as well. I think it was actually in like a bunch of... Ow. Okay. But why are there so many challenges? Everything keeps popping out. Stop it! Okay, let's do that. How's that? That's much better. Let's just get rid of everything. My inventory is a mess. Bastion fruit from Ars Nouveau. Vexing Archwood log. That's a cool looking tree. Let's drop a bunch of these seeds that I don't actually want. Flowers I don't need. Food I'm gonna keep just because it's like the more you eat the better, right? You're fully grown. It gives me 3 Bastion fruit. What if I eat one? Do I gain any effects? I gain shielding. Cool. Now I'm pretty sure I can just like chop down this whole tree and it will give me saplings as well. So let's do that. Because then I can replant this tree. And it looks kind of cool. Do you turn into just regular archwood? You do. I was really hoping it would be purple. For those of you that don't know, purple is by far the best color. Okay, we get some cool saplings though, and the tree does look cool, so we can use that to decorate as well. What is this thing? What is this thing? I have no idea what you are. And you're not even showing up on what is it, Whaler, or whatever this thing is. I need to change that though, because this thing is it's on the left, and I like it usually up here in the top middle. I need to figure out how to do that. That's a between episodes job, I think. Let's just kind of keep exploring. I think these are just regular trees, aren't they? Red spruce, yeah. You're just regular trees. And let's just kind of explore. Oh, hello, angry wolf. What are you chasing? Oh, you're chasing the bunny rabbit. Cool, yeah. What is that thing? Are these bears? It's a grizzly bear. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I am getting jump scared at nothing. Now, are you aggressive? Yes, you are. Yes, you totally are. Oh my god, and you have so many hearts. No, baby grizzly bear is fine. Adult grizzly bear, not good. Good to know. There's sheep over there. Good thing I already have a bed. I think that was the bear that made that noise. There's so many weird things. I genuinely don't know. Actually, let's go find like a safe space, because there's like quests and things like even inside of this mod pack. And I kind of want to know what we have to look at and like look forward to in this, because I genuinely have no idea. Let's run back over here real quick. Alright, we're back at the base. Kind of. A little setup. I don't know if we're probably going to stay here. As I was saying, we do have quests and things in this. There are quests, right? Like, there are actually things that we can look at. So we have all the basic, all the modium things. And this is the stuff that kind of more interests me, right? Like silent gear. I have no idea how this mod works. So this is kind of more like geared towards like players like me, I guess. Where like I want to play with these new mods, I don't know how to get started. The quests are a nice way of like guiding you through it. Same with elemental craft. I have no idea how this thing works. And it looks kind of interesting and I want to play with it. And this gives us the books for free, which is even better. That's so good. What is blue skies? I think you're another exploration thing. Okay, elemental craft. Typical mechanism, industrial forelight. There's probably thermal in here as well. Bigger reactors is in this. That's kind of cool. Bigger reactors is a fun mod. Productive bees we'll probably want to play with. I'm going to avoid mystical agriculture just because I find that one boring. But yeah, oh, there's getting started. All right, cool. We can go into mystical agriculture, getting started with food, custom tools and armor. Getting started part 2. Starting with power and beyond. All right, we might actually follow this sort of stuff. Just for like the first couple episodes, I guess, and just kind of getting ourselves sorted. But I'm going to treat this more like a vanilla thing. So what I'm going to do between episodes is probably find a nice little spot that we can set up. Maybe I'll do that next episode, actually. Next episode we'll come back and we'll do like an exploration video, or episode, I guess, and condense down my things. Can we make a backpack? Do we have backpacks in this? We totally do. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to get ourselves sort of set up, get ourselves a backpack so we can take our everything that we have on us, on an adventure to go and find a place to live. Because I don't know about you guys, but these are just very, very busy biomes for me. And just figuring out some sort of like stuff like that, I think. And like, look, right now, I will say this is kind of very unstructured and stuff like that. As the series goes on, as we play this more, right, there are going to be obvious, you know, objectives and things popping up as we get further and further into it. But, you know, as we're starting a Minecraft world, there's really not much of a plan besides let's get some place to live and gather resources and things like that. But yeah, very, very messy first episode. But we found a place to live for the time being. I'm going to hunker down here. I'm probably going to do a little bit of mining between episodes. Actually, no, that's probably not going to be between episodes. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to cut this episode off right here. And then I'm going to start recording episode 2 directly, which means you guys are going to have an episode tomorrow. So, if anyone is still watching, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.